we will move on to the actual symposium. Symposium is getting inaugurated by the inaugural talk by our highly celebrated scholar, Dr. Rangan Ramakrishnan Delete. Rangan Ramakrishnan is a celebrated scholar who has an intense, deep spiritual life around bhakti, and he is an ideal example of scholarship which not only gets to the depths of understanding of all these texts like Ramayana, but is capable of communicating to the common public, common audience in the way that is required to be communicated to such common bhaktas, common practitioners. Actually, there are incidents where even non-bhaktas got turned into bhaktas after listening to Dr. Rangan Ramakrishnan because of his logical and rational interpretation of texts. Our founder, Dr. Sri Harikiran Vadlamani Garu, met Ranganji in Singapore, and from there he got so excited that he connected me to Ranganji from Singapore, and we had a conversation. And he is not new to the world of Pravachana audience. He may be new to scholarly circles who actually miss the traditional interpretation of these wonderful texts. Welcome and pranams, Dr. Ranganji. Over to you to give the inaugural talk of this symposium on living traditions of Ramayana.
Dhanyavada. Dr. Nagaraj Paturiji was introducing me. Thanks for that. I just want to add one more thing in that. I'm fortunate to be born in a small village near Kumbakonam, which is called as Senganur, Tiruchenganallur, of course, which is well known for both Vaishnavism and Shaivism. It is well known for Shaivism because it is considered to be the birthplace of Chandesha, one of Shivaganas, a very well-known Shiva temple. And it is well known for Vaishnavism because it's the birthplace of the great Periyavachan Pillai. In Sanskrit, he is called as Sri Krishna Suri. He is his commentary to Ramayana is the first available commentary, Valmiki Ramayana. Of course, he had chosen only few shlokas and he wrote that commentary, which expanded later as Govinda Rajiyam, Sri Ramayana Bhushanam. And the commentary is in Manipravala, a fusion of Sanskritam and Tamil. And we belong to such a great lineage of Sri Periyavachan Pillai. My father's shloka comes like this: Madanvaye Pitrubhihi Mayacha Maharshi Tulyaihi Mahito Mahatma Mad Bhagadeyaha Maninupuradyaha Kodandarama Kuladaivatam Me. In my lineage, my father and my ancestors all adore Kodandarama, who is now existing in Shenganur. And this Kodandarama is Kuladevata for us. This is what my father says in this shloka. And the introduction by Dr. Nagaraj Patori ji was very nice, in which I think he has concluded with the mention of several things related to movies. And he also mentioned that Sri Nayar ji is going to talk about it. Let me also start with movies. While I was a small boy, several movies like Sampurna Ramayanam and Lavakusha, these kinds of movies related to Ramayana came. This is one thing. But another thing, one of my friends, Mr. Kirtivasam, who is a sincere learner of Indian economics, Indian economy, he was talking to me about several Tamil movies where there are casual references regarding Ramayana. Very casual record. This is very important. While I was asking him, he showed me some scenes. So I am acknowledging him. Let me take here 3 scenes from 3 movies where casually Ramayana is recorded. One, these are all modern movies. They are not 40 years old movies. Probably, according to him, the modern movies refer Ramayana more than the ancient movies. Say, a movie named Citizen, actually it's a Tamil movie. The movie starts in this way. It's a very casual conversation. A heroine sitting with her friends, they are chit-chatting, they are teens. They talk about what kind of lover the heroine wants. She's talking about the lover has to be gentle, tall, and handsome, so on and so forth. At the time, in their conversation, it comes, lover should be like Rama of Ayodhya. Okay, here Rama is not just seen as a god, a person to be worshipped. And neither in this context, Rama is taken to be an icon. It shows that a modern heroine wants a lover like Rama from Ayodhya. That is how the movie runs. Another movie, this movie is Sami. Movie's name is Sami. In this movie, hero was a police. He was dealing with some ruffians and he was very direct. His father advised to adopt Shukraniti. His father advised the hero to, sorry, I don't remember the names of the heroes and all. His father advises the son to deal with the ruffians in indirect way. There he refers Valivada. And in fact, the justification given by the father there to Valivada is one of the best justifications. I'm not going to detail here because I have a lot of things to talk here. One more movie. So here, a lesson from Ramayana is derived, that too from Valivada. And another movie, 96, movie's name is 96. In that, the hero is describing his beloved. You are wearing a sari which has Rama color, he says. It's a very unusual expression, Rama color. these are all very few examples. I'm not familiar with these movies and all. But having the base, I asked him, Mr. Kirti Vasan, he gave these examples and also showed me these things. I'm starting my lecture with this. And let us go to the Proverbs found in Ramayana. See, let me again to have a small recap. A separate movie dedicated for Ramayana is something different, which we can call as Sampurna Ramayana or Lavakusha, so on and so forth. Such kind of movies are also very popular in Tamil Nadu, and very popular actors have enacted. Shivaji Ganeshan came as Bharata, and the M.T. Ramarao came as Ramachandra in Sampurna Ramayana. I saw the whole movie of Sampurna Ramayana while I was a small boy. And of course, he was talking about, Dr. Nagaraj sir talking about Adipurush. Some kind of deviation and much more wild imaginations which are connected to Ramayana, which doesn't show the dharmic aspects of Ramayana much. He was talking about it. While he was talking about it, I'm remembered of a few novels too, which is not my topic now, but I'm adding just for a few minutes. There are some novel writers who unfortunately deviate much from Valmiki and other traditional writers, and they make their own story. Okay, let them do, let them have freedom, but the freedom goes to such an extent to misportray the characters of Ramayana. Say, Bharata had several girlfriends, and so many things like that. Dasaratha did not like Rama at all. Dasaratha thought Rama, on seeing Rama Jatakam, Dasaratha thought, on seeing the Rama's horoscope, Dasaratha thought that Rama is highly inauspicious. Therefore, he became angry and he deserted Kausalya. All these kinds of nonsense, sheer imaginations are coming in Mr. Amish Tripaঠি's Scion of Ikshaku. Okay. We should be very careful regarding all these things, because whether we read all these things or not, our children are reading, our grandchildren are reading. And we should be very careful that within Hindutva even, there can be infiltration, and we should be vigilant regarding this. The only solution for this is to learn Ramayana properly. This is what I view. Knowledge is the solution everywhere. If somebody is misportraying the Veda, better to learn the Veda. Primary source, having primary source. And the primary source Ramayana is already available. Better to learn that Ramayana, better to read that Ramayana, instead of moving with these malicious and dangerous masalas. Okay, let me leave that now. Now coming back to my topic again. Apart from these movies, we have proverbs which are used up to our times, which have various Ramayana characters. Let me give an example. Raman ulla idam Ayodhi. In Tamil, this proverb comes. The place where Rama dwells is Ayodhya. This is the meaning. Of course, this Tamil proverb is from Valmiki's Ramayana. Tadvanam bhavita rashtam yatra Ramastu bhupatihi. That is how Ayodhya Kandam of Ramayana says. If we are not aware of anything regarding society, then there is a proverb, Raman anda enna, Ravana anda enna, which means, whoever can rule our nation, whether Rama or Ravana, this kind of, for this kind of reluctancy, this proverb comes, Raman anda enna, Ravana anda enna. And there is another proverb, very popular proverb. If even after reading Ramayana, if we are not dharmic, or even after we are getting expertise in theory, if we are not practical, then comes a proverb, படிக்கிறது ராமாயணம், இடிக்கிறது பெருமாள் கோவில். Learning Ramayana, how can you destroy a temple? This is the meaning of that proverb. These are very casual, colloquial proverbs. And also, there is another one more proverb. Ullangai nillikkani pol. The amalaka fruit, which is very visible upon the palm, upon the hand. This proverb is from Valmiki Ramayana. Pano amalakam yatha. Another Tamil proverb. Pambin kal pambariyum. This proverb also is from Valmiki Ramayana. Ahireva hehev padanu. These are the various kinds of Tamil proverbs which are running. I just gave a sample. I have not exhausted. These proverbs are related to Ramayana. And you see various names. Okay. Tamilians are fond of having the names of Rama up to our times. Up to our times. Ramachandran, Ramaswamy, Ramabhadran, Ramavatsan, Raman, Sri Ram. These are the very popular names in Tamil Nadu. And in fact, the one who opposed Rama and Ramayana, one who burnt the effigy of Rama, and one who burnt Ramayana, that Dravidian leader, so-called Dravidian party leader, E.V. Ramaswamy, is named after Ramachandra, E.V. Ramaswamy, and Tamil Nadu's chief minister, M.G. Ramachandran. These are all examples. And his wife Janaki. These are all examples. And if you go to the towns and villages and cities, they are named after Ayodhya. See, in the center of Chennai, there is a huge hall which is named as Ayodhya Mantapam. Most of the Brahminical rituals is filled with many Brahminical rituals and Brahmins. That kind of Brahminical Ayodhya Mantapam also is named after Ayodhya. And the fishermen community of Chennai, and that community's place is called as Ayodhya Kuppam. Okay, that is also named after Ayodhya. And the Vaishya community from Salem, their town is named as Ayodhya Pattinam, again named after Ayodhya. Chidambaram, Vaishnavites call Chidambaram as Tiruchitirakoodam, named after Chitrakoota. In fact, a very famous revolutionary in Tamil Nadu is called as Ayodhidasa Panditar. These are some names I want to show as samples here. Tamil Nadu is also filled with many kinds of street plays. And in this street plays, Ramayana is very common, but only next to Mahabharata regarding street plays. In all other things in Tamil Nadu, Ramayana exists, but regarding street plays, you can see everywhere Tamil Nadu is filled with Mahabharata, then Ramayana. Of course, base of all these street plays, I'm sure that some upcoming speaker, probably Sri Jagannathan, may talk about these street plays and regarding the doll plays and all. And we see there was a very great poet and a dramatist named Arunachala Kavirayar. His book is named as Ramanatakam, and his songs are called as Ramanataka Kirtanaigal. They have made a very big impact in the street plays, Ramayana street plays in Tamil Nadu. This is very notable. And Arunachala Kavirayar, his Ramanataka Kirtanaigal are very simple, very clear, and local. Even the autowalas and rickshawalas can understand. but profound, rich in content, majorly follows Kamba Ramayana. In several places, it follows Valmiki's Ramayanam too. It has several Valmiki's unique features too. Therefore, it is very clear that Arunachal Kavirayar had read Valmiki's Ramayana also. Now let us come to the temples of Tamil Nadu. Rama temples of Tamil Nadu, well known is Madurantakam. And every temple has a Sthala Purana too. While Ramachandra is returning to Ayodhya on the way, he landed in this Madurantakam. This is how the people believe. And Vibhandaka, a great rishi, was doing tapasya, and Rama got down from Pushpaka Vimana with Sitamma and revealed himself to that Muni, Vibhandaka Muni. A beautiful Archa Murti, beautiful sculpture of Rama. You can see there. Rama is holding the hand of Sita, getting down from Vimana, Pushpaka Vimana. That kind of Murti you can see in Madurantakam. Historically, Madurantakam is the place where Sri Ramanuja got Vaishnava Diksha, Sri Vaishnava initiation, which is called as the Mudradharanam, Samashayanam. He got it from his Acharya, Periyanambihal, and he surrendered himself to Madurantaka Ramachandra, Sharanagati, Prapatti. So it's a very vital place for Sri Vaishnavas. And in nutshell, let me talk about a few other temples also. Vaduvur, where you can see the beauty of Rama is matchless. Thillai Vilagam, another temple. In the Thillai Vilagam sculpture of Rama, you can see even the nerves of Rama. And such a beautiful sculpture. Kumbakonam Ramaswamy temple and the Hatambavur temple, where they believe that Rama killed Maricha there. And therefore, a stag also is kept nearby Rama. Can see, as Dr. Nagaraj sir said, in Upasana, in our mind, in our not even mind, in our Hridaya Pundarikam, I can call, in our heart, which is the place of Upasana, Rama's story transcends time. Nacha Kala Vashanugaha. Historical Rama is always there, no doubt. Rama in history is fantastic. He has to be historical because he is the substance of Indian culture. Please understand. Whatever Indian culture we have, Ramachandra is a substance. Ramayana is a substance. Whomever we call very vital in history, they all talk about this gentleman, Ramachandra. Okay. So, no doubt he is a history. That's a different thing. That's a different topic. But here we are dealing with Rama in Upasana, Rama in mysticism, we may call, Rama in heart. Therefore, Leelas of Rama, Ramar ulla idam Ayodhi, Tamil proverb. Therefore, Leelas of Rama can happen in the heart of any devotee anywhere. In that sense, we can see all these things. Even in Hatambav, even though Rama killed a deer in Panchavati, here is a small village, Hatambavur, where the people consider that Rama killed the deer here. That's a very interesting thing. Vedanta Deshikar says, Divya Bhauma Ayodhya Adhidaivata. Rama is the Lord of both Ayodhyas. One, the Ayodhya which is visible externally. Another one, the heart Ayodhya. Sadashiva Brahmendra, a very great Advaitic saint, he sings about the heart Ayodhya. Tahara Akasha Ayodhya Vihari Kelati Mama Hridaye Sri Ramaha. Therefore, with that devotion eye, we need to see all these things. There are hundreds of villages in Tamil Nadu where people show this is Ramar Padam. This is Ramar Padam, the lotus feet of Rama. While Rama was in forest, he came out into all these places, and this is the lotus feet of Rama. That is how they show. And there are several places like Tirupputkuri, where it is told that Rama offered Tarpanam to Jatayu. And there are some Shiva temples too. Vaidishwaram Kovil is of that kind. And there are communities who associate with Rama. That's also interesting. Let me give an example. Yeah, Dalit community. I don't know whether it is right to use this word Dalit. Better I can use the word which Sri Ramanujacharya used in Tamil. Tirukulathar. Tirukulathar means the community belongs to God. Gandhiji later translated it into Sanskrit as Harijan. 1000 years before Ramanujacharya used this word Tirukulathar, one Tirukulathar community calls itself as Shambhava. And nowadays, some Sanskrit scholars, they easily take this as they belong to, they are Shambhu's devotees, therefore they are called as Shambhavas. That is how it is taken now. Shambhoho ime Shambhavaha. Shambhoho ayam Shambhavaha. This is fine, fantastic. It's a Sanskrit word. That's how they take. But once a very popular leader was there, a Dalit leader, I mean Tirukulathar leader, and he worked a lot for that community. He was contemporary to Dr. Ambedkar. His name is M.C. Raja. Mr. M.C. Raja, in a book, mentions they are called as Sambhava because they belong to the lineage of Jambavan. Ja in Tamil becomes Sa. We belong to the lineage of Sambhavan, that is Jambavan. That is what he says. This is just a sample. Like this, there are so many things in Tamil Nadu. And regarding temples of Tamil Nadu, I am showing a book. Hope that this is visible. This is in Tamil. This book is in Tamil. This book is named as Ayodhi Perumal, Tamil Marabi Irama Kadai. Irama Kadai, yes. The author is Mr. Gokul Seshadri, and he is a very good researcher. And at his young age, he had brought this book, a very vital book. And in this, he brings several insights and he gives lots and lots of data. A predominant topic in this book is archaeology. Okay. What he says is, he brings some important highlights here. After writing so many pages after pages, he concludes in a particular page, 412, page number 412. அனைத்தையும் தொகுத்து நோக்கினால் இராமனை அவனது பரிவாரங்களுடன் முதலில் இணைத்து தெய்வங்களாக்கி வழிபட்டவர்கள் சோழர்களே என்கிற முடிவை எட்ட வேண்டியுள்ளது. When we collect all this data and see, we can easily conclude that Rama worship was inaugurated by Cholas. Rama may be from Ayodhya, from Uttar Pradesh. Now it is called as Uttar Pradesh, from Kosala kingdom. But Rama's devotion, Rama's worship was inaugurated by the Chola kings and the Chola people of Chola kingdom. This is what he says. He says because what we call as Ram Parivar, Rama, Lakshmana, Rama, Sitama, Lakshmana, and Hanumanji. This Ram Parivar, the oldest Ram Parivars are available from Chola kingdom. And he also particularly mentions the oldest Ram Parivar belongs to a town named Tirukkovalur in Tamil Nadu. Archaeologically, he is talking. And only these Cholas began this worship of Ram Parivar in temples. From them, then Pallavas and Pandyas learned. From them, it spread throughout India. And Cholas, it started the worship of this Ram Parivar with the Shodasopachara Puja and all around 9th and 10th century. This is what he says. He is partially correct. I agree that the first oldest available Ram Parivar belongs to Chola kingdom. But this is not the starting point of Rama worship. Please understand. A Ram Parivar idol's beginning may be this, because with available data we can tell this. But this is not the Rama worship found first. Rama worship is dealt by Sri Varaha Mihira himself. Rama worship is spoken even in Mahabharata. Rama worship is spoken in very Valmiki itself, Maharshi Valmiki's Ramayana itself. Many researchers try to prove that considering Rama as an incarnation is a later development. Unfortunately or fortunately, it is not. The first person who dealt with the story of Rama is Valmiki. And the same Maharshi Valmiki in several places very clearly, it's not a hint, very clearly he shows that Rama is the divine incarnation. He is the avatar of Mahavishnu. That's not my topic, therefore I leave it here. So it starts with Valmiki. Rama's worship and Rama, consideration of Rama as incarnation of the divine is as old as Maharshi Valmiki. Following Maharshi Valmiki, Vyasa also does that in Ramopakhyana of Mahabharata. And after that, Bhasa also considers Rama as the divine. And after that, Kalidasa, Bhavabhuti, so on and so forth, all of them saw Rama as divine, no doubt. And Rama's worship, Rama's stotra is there in Valmiki's Ramayana. Brahma extols Rama in Yuddhakanda. That is Rama's worship. And you can't prove all these things as interpolations too, because these are available in all recensions of Valmiki's Ramayana. So coming back to the point, considering Rama as divine is as old as Valmiki, no doubt. But having Ram Parivar in puja, for that the oldest available sculpture is from Chola kingdom. This is what we can understand from Gokul Seshadri's view. This is a very interesting thing. And here is another important point. I think it's time. I'll take a few minutes. Another important point. Why from the 9th century or 10th century this Ram Parivar puja had come? Is a very important question. This is my guess. This must be due to the magnum opus of Kamban. Okay. Kamban had done some mysterious job by which people started to have Ram Parivar everywhere throughout Tamil Nadu and later throughout India. Kamban's Ramayanam, which is as huge as Valmiki, here he brings a beautiful culmination of the divine and the human in Rama. In Valmiki's Ramayana, human is predominant, though divinity of Rama is dealt. In Ramcharitamanas, divinity of Rama is predominant, while humanity is rarely dealt. But in between Ramcharitamanas and Valmiki, Kamban comes, who is a perfect, what to say, fusion, 50-50. Human and divine of Rama is dealt in a 50-50 way. So I think there was an urge in 9th century. I strongly hold that Kamban belongs to 9th century. Okay. I'm convinced with that because I have read a lot regarding this. So this is a different topic. Holding Kamban of 9th century, Kamban belongs to 9th century. This is the traditional view. But later they have changed and brought some other view, 12th century. Okay, that's a different thing. But I went through so many things, so many references, primary sources regarding Kamban. It all takes him only to the traditional view, 9th century. Again, it's a separate topic. And our topic is a different thing. So in 9th century, Kamban inaugurated the worship of Ramachandra, I mean, as Ram Parivar with the Shodasopachara Puja. And he did not prescribe that anywhere in Kamba Ramayana. Yet, this is my speculation that since Kamban gave his Ramayana, people got encouraged, people got motivated to have Sri Ram Parivar and do Shodasopachara Puja, which doesn't mean before Kamban, Rama worship did not exist. Please understand. Even before Kamban, Rama worship was existing. People in Sanctum Sanctorium might not have Ram Parivar, but they worshipped Lord Narayana himself as Ramachandra. Like even now we see in Kerala. There are so many Rama temples in Kerala. You go there, you can see only Narayana. But people will call that deity as Rama. Thiruprayaru, Thiruvillamalai, Kudal Manikam. There are so many pilgrim spots. In fact, the very famous Guruvayurappan, Guruvayur, you may think it as a Krishna temple. It is a Krishna temple. When you go there and see the idol is with conch and disc and he is a Mahavishnu. People see that Mahavishnu as Krishna. In very Dwaraka itself, Ranachodarai, Kalyandarai, okay, with Chaturabhuja Narayana is standing in Dwaraka. And the people worship that Narayana deity as Krishna. In the same way, before the emergence of Ram Parivar in Chola Mandala, in Chola kingdom, people in Tamil Nadu were very familiar with Rama worship. There are various Ramakshetras in Tamil Nadu. Kalchi Chirama Vinnagaram. Kalchi Srirama Vinnagaram. Thiruvalliyangudi, which is very, very nearby my village, Shanganur. And Thiruvallu, Thiruevvallu, nearby Chennai. These are very old, definitely older than 9th century. Very old temples. Tiruputkudi. These are Divyadeshams. These Divyadeshams deities are praised by Alvars. Alvars sing about these deities only as Rama, mainly as Rama. Even now, these are well known as Rama temples. Kolavilli Raman. Thiruvalliyangudi's Narayana is called as Kolavil Iraman. Kolavilli Raman. Okay. Valvil Iraman. Like that, so many Rama temples where we can see Narayana is deity, but people see him as Ramachandra, the deity as Ramachandra, not only now, even from Alvars. Even from Alvars, the saints saw these Narayana deities as Ramachandra. This is very notable. Don't think that Rama worship started only in 9th century. A very important thing. And before the emergence of Ram Parivar, there is another interesting thing he notes. Among the early Cholas, he says, Mr. Gopal Seshadri, the author of this book, says, there are so many sculptures from so many Puranas and Itihasas. He observes, but Ramayana is the only epic or story which is depicted as a whole. It's very interesting. It's depicted as a whole, starting from Rama's birth to coronation. And no temple has Uttarakanda in its sculpture, in his observation. In fact, there are 3 temples. These are all definitely older than 9th century. And these 3 are Shiva temples, which have the poems of Nayanmars. One Pullamangai, another one Nageshwaram. Third one doesn't have a poem of Nayanmar, but it's a very old temple, Dharmapuri Kamakshi Amman Kovil, that is Mallikarjuneshwara temple. In all the 3 temples, after coronation ceremony, some 4 or 5 sculptures are dedicated to what happened after coronation, but it is not consistent with Uttarakanda. This is also notable. Of course, Uttarakanda is definitely older than these sculptures, yet Pullamangai, Dharmapuri, Nageshwaram, all the 3 temples don't use Uttarakanda for showing what happened after coronation. Let me take the Pullamangai and one more very important temple. Excuse me. Yes, Pullamangai, Dharmapuri, and Tiruchennambundi. I am sorry, it's not Nageshwaram. This is Tiruchennambundi. In Pullamangai, there is a sculpture. Sita is giving birth to the child, Prasava. It happens in a very royal kind of palace, a rich circumstance, and some women from the royal palace are serving Sita while she is giving birth. This is how the whole sculpture is depicted. And it's definitely Sita's sculpture only. It is well researched. The sculpture is well researched, and this is the only sculpture in Tamil Nadu, according to archaeologists, which shows a woman, an expectant woman, a pregnant woman giving birth to a child. Okay. And in Tiruchennambundi, a beautiful sculpture where a pregnant Sita is asking mango. And Rama, she is showing the mango tree, and she wanted mango. Rama, she requests Rama to bring that. And in Dharmapuri, there are several sculptures, beautiful sculptures. After coronation ceremony of Rama, some stories which we feel very difficult to interpret because the stories are not from Uttarakanda. I'm just these are just samples for Ramayana sculptures. We dealt with Ram Parivar already. Ramayana sculptures which are very old in Tamil Nadu temples, in Pallava kingdom, in Pandya kingdom, in Chola kingdom. Chola kings believe that they belong to lineage of Rama. Of course, many of lineages like that in India, they believe. And later, Pandya kings also connected them with Ramachandra using the various epithets like Kali Yuga Raman. Sundara Pandya is called as Kali Yuga Raman. Pallava kings, no doubt, they connect with Ramachandra. Just a few minutes, just 3 more minutes. With this, so beyond the sculptures, and of course, we come to Alvars and the Nayanmars. Alvars glorify Ramachandra as supreme divine. All Alvars almost, they talk about Ramachandra. And the Nayanmars, they consider Ramachandra as a very great Shiva devotee and also a very great Nayaka, not only Shiva Bhakta, but hero, a very great hero. That is why these Shiva temples have Ramayana sculptures. The whole of Ramayana sculptures, Pullamangai, Mallikarjuneshwara temple of Dharmapuri, and Tirunageshwaram of Kumbakonam, they have Ramayana sculptures, even though they are Shiva temples. And beyond this, above that, even before Alvars, you see Ramachandra's story, Rama reference in Purananuru, in Ahananuru. Purananuru and Ahananuru are considered to be the oldest literary works of Tamil in Sangam literature. In 18 Sangam books, the oldest books are Purananuru and Ahananuru. In that, see, for an example, the 70th poem of Ahananuru talks about Ramachandra. How? It's not Rama Stuti or formal Rama worship and all. It's because these are secular texts, Ahananuru, Purananuru and all. In a casual conversation of fisherwomen, that too about the conjugal love. In that casual conversation, they are talking about Rama coming to the ocean and planning to build the bridge. They are talking, which means from Tamil Sangam literature time, Rama is in the heart of even fishermen and women. Even now, up to our times, this continues in Tamil Nadu. It's a very important thing. And Tamil Nadu is a land of Ramayana Nityaparayanam. Every day, many of us chant Valmiki Ramayana shlokas without failure. Not selected shlokas, whole of the epic is done. And 24 times Samrajya Pattabhisheka, 125 times Mahasamrajya Pattabhisheka. Even now, there are thousands who do Ramayana Nityaparayanam. Long before several centuries, the whole of India was doing it. Gradually, it got cut. Even now, there are few states like Andhra Pradesh or Tamil Nadu. There are few states in North India too. We sincerely do Ramayana Nitya so that when you go to the critical edition of Ramayana, you have Bori edition of Ramayana. There, when they collect a lot of manuscripts of Ramayana, many manuscripts are from Tamil Nadu. You can see that. So there is a habit of writing Valmiki Ramayana also in Tamil Nadu. One more thing. Recently, before a month, in a district named Tirupattur in Tamil Nadu, a village named Koratti, in that there is a Shiva temple, Kalahastishwara temple. In this Kalahastishwara temple, a renovation happened. At that time, a set of palm leaves they got. When they go through the palm leaves, they find it's a translation of Valmiki Ramayana. Not a translation exactly, it's an adopted translation of Valmiki's Ramayana. And the scholars say that it is 300 years old, maximum, minimum 150 years old. And translators are Krishna Counter and Govindasamy Counter. They belong to Counter community. So Counter community people also, Counter community also contributed the great scholars to translate Valmiki's Ramayana. This is very notable. Please understand. And this is copied by Arumuga Upadhyayar, a son of Subbaraya Thambiran. By seeing the word Thambiran, we can understand these are all Shaivites. Shaivites copied Ramayana. Tamil translation was done by Shaivites. This is a very interesting thing, and the palm leaves are also available in the Shiva temple. Now it is preserved by the archaeological department. So with this, I conclude. In my conclusion, I want to ask a few questions. I don't expect answer immediately. Immediately, nobody can give answer also, because it's a topic of research. Probably later we all can do research, or one of us can do research on this. In such a wonderful Tamil Nadu, how Rama hatred penetrated? First question. Next, did Rama hatred penetrate at all? The answer is big no. Rama hatred doesn't penetrate in Tamil Nadu. because Rama hatred is in politics of Tamil Nadu, but not in culture. In culture, even now, 99% of Tamilians are Rama devotees and believers of Ramayana. But only in politics we see a vigorous Rama hatred. Fortunately, Rama hatred, which is in politics, did not enter into the culture of Ramayana, culture of Tamil Nadu up to our times. And now the question is why it came to politics of Tamil Nadu, point number one. Point number two, there is a need of a very big research how Tamil Nadu avoided the Rama hatred in culture, even though it entered into politics. How Tamilians avoided it. And if we can know about it, it will be very helpful in future, because that which penetrated Tamil Nadu can penetrate any other state also, please understand. Don't think that it cannot come to other states. It can come in Karnataka also, Maharashtra also. This Rama hatred in politics can come to any state, even to Uttar Pradesh it can come. Therefore, to be vigilant, if we can research how Tamilians resisted this Rama hatred and how Tamilian culture doesn't incorporate Rama hatred up to our times. This is a very sound and good research topic. Probably someone of you can take this and research. And it's nice to have this conference, a very important conference, to show how Ramayana is a living tradition, and Ramayana, we people breathe Ramayana, as Dr. Nagaraj said. So we have to follow the same footsteps of Sitama and Ramachandra. That's what Swami Vivekananda said. More we go away from Sitama, our backbone will be broken. This is what Swami Vivekananda says. Therefore, let us follow the path of Ramachandra and let us document how this Ramayana is a living tradition till our times. Dhanyavada.
Namaste. Thank you very much for that vibrant, very relevant talk by you, sir.
Thanks.
The relevance of, in fact, vibrance of Ramayana tradition in Tamil Nadu, you brought in towards the end of your talk itself. I was about to say that if you did not bring, I wanted to bring that topic, that the relevance is because the whole world has been given an impression that in Tamil Nadu there is a Rama hatred, and they went to the extent of saying that there are some temples where Ravana is worshipped instead of Rama. All false information. There is not a single, even small shrine where Ravana is worshipped in Tamil Nadu. Let me tell you, I have traveled everywhere in search of a Ravana worshipping temple when I read about it, but I did not locate even a single temple where Ravana is worshipped. All false information. And the only reference they can show is in Shiva temples where Ravana is not, he does not have a shrine inside. There is a Ravana sculpture in those temples. And the Ravana is made to stand on his one of the knees, and another knee is raised up. One knee is to the ground, another knee is raised up, and there is a book in his hands, and the title there is Oduvar. So what they want to say by calling him Oduvar is that it is based on a belief among entire India that Ravana, because of being a Shiva Bhakta, after going to Kailasa, is given the post of being a Panchanga reader for Shiva. So to depict that idea that Ravana as a Shiva Bhakta is a daily Panchanga reader in Shiva's court, they, in some of the Shiva temples in Tamil Nadu, they kept a Ravana sculpture. So probably they want to cheat people by showing such wrong citations, wrong examples, and say that, oh, Ravana is getting worshipped. Actually, if you go to the temple, there is not even a single flower kept in front of that Ravana sculpture.
Yes.
No kumkum, no worship being done. They just pass by and they keep telling themselves, oh, yes, he's a great Shiva Bhakta. That is why he is here. That's all. Just a mention. There is no puja, there is no oil, there is no lamp, nothing there. So, this false information that Ravana is worshipped, and there are Ravana worshipping narratives. All this about Tamil Nadu is absolutely wrong. Uh, I challenged one of the Hindu reporters way back in 70s to show me at least one Ravana worshipping temple.
Even in Sri Lanka, it is not there.
Even in Sri Lanka, there is no Ravana worshipping temple, correct? Even in Sri Lanka, it is not there. So, this talk by you, sir, is so pertinent and so timely that this false information has to be completely countered. How vibrant Rama culture and Ramayana culture is in Tamil Nadu, ingrained it up to the fisherman culture that you were mentioning, is very, very important, very relevant. And you covered right from movies, including Proverbs, all the crucial aspects of Bharatiya culture, in which Ramayana is actually so much ingrained. And the taking the sample of Tamil Nadu was very pertinent because it is in the global news that they have spread. It is that place where which is completely misrepresented as a place where Rama hatred is said to be existing. It is not there. Actually, that is the reason why the university intellectuals and the political leaders every day get disappointed that what they speak inside their campuses and corridors does not exist outside in the street. Their street, once they get out of their campus, the whole world is completely opposite to what they speak in their campuses. That is absolutely correct, sir. Thank you very much for bringing in all those aspects.
Excuse me,
And
sorry, just one thing, let me add. Profundity of Shaivism, like what is the traditional Shaivite view of Ravana? There, no doubt that Nayanmars in few places call Ravana as a Shiva Bhakta. They may accept him as a Shiva Bhakta, but another thing, yes, Upper, you may be knowing, a very great saint. Ravana was lifting Kailas. At that time, somebody came and helped him. Shiva was pressing Ravana. Somebody came and helped him to escape from that press. A Shiva Gana, a person belonging to Shiva Gana. Since he helped a wicked, he happened to give up Kailas and he came to the mortal world. This is how the story goes. And that saint is called as Appar or Vagisha, a very great saint of Tamil Nadu. So these kinds of beliefs in Shaivism definitely show that Shaivites traditionally consider Ravana only as a wicked. That's a very... Why? What's the profundity regarding this? Even though he is a Shiva Bhakta, he is not taken to be a Shivan Adiyar or he is not accepted as a Nayanmar and all. Since he lacks values, they did not, Shaivism did not take him to be a role model or icon. Thank you.
yes, sir. Absolutely, sir.